Hello everyone, my name is Onyinye. I welcome you today to my channel, Living Well with Onyi. Today we're going to be making chickpea cake. That's one of the easiest things to make. Probably in less than 20 minutes, you'll have this going on in the oven. And I'm just going to show you the quickest and the simplest way to make this. You can use this as your breakfast in the morning. You cut a piece, eat it. There's so many ways of eating your chickpea cake. So this chickpea, these are 2 cups of chickpea. We've soaked it. I soaked it last night, so you can soak your chickpea for nothing less than 12 hours. So these are 2 cups. Now I'm going to show you how we do this. So first and foremost, you soak your legumes or your grains for 24 hours or more. Once is that 24-hour mark, you rinse it out and put fresh water. But because I was using this today, it's not even up to 24 hours. It's just a few hours before 24 hours. So now I'm just going to rinse the water out from it. And you're going to use room temperature water, okay? And just rinse it out. You're not peeling it. You're just rinsing it out. And after rinsing it, you get your, sorry, I'm just gonna dry my hands. You get your Vitamix. These are Vitamix blender. Use whatever blender you have at your disposal. I love using the Vitamix to do this. And then we're just gonna measure this. So one of the advantages of soaking your legumes, of course, sprouting them, is that it also makes them rise. So this is 1, 2. Now I want to show you something there. We soaked 2 cups of chickpea. And we got 4 cups of chickpea. And I just want to show you so you see. Just slightly below 4 cups of chickpea. 5 cups. This is the 5th cup. So now we're not using 5 cups of chickpea. We're using 4 cups. Okay? So we're going to put this on the side. And honestly, you can just boil this or you can make more. But because of what we have here, so now we have this 4 cups of chickpea. And then in this, we're going to be adding 5 eggs. So I'm just going to take from my drinking water and I'm going to do just 1 cup here. That's 250 ml. And we close that. Now, because I'm using the Celtic salt, I'm just going to add it here to blend it together so that I don't chew on that salt when I'm cooking. But assuming you have the ground salt, this is what I'm using. I ran out of my Himalayan salt, so I'm using this today. So it's kind of coarse, so I'm just gonna add, that is 1/4 teaspoon in here, okay? If your salt is ground already, you don't have to do that. I did that because mine isn't. And we put that here. And I'm gonna show you what this is gonna be like once it's done. So now we have this ready. And the texture, let's see what that texture, oh wow, look at that. That is the texture you're looking for, okay? Okay, now that is the texture we're looking for. So in this mix, we're going to be adding a tablespoon of baking powder. This is my baking powder. I buy my baking powder in a big bag, honestly, sometimes, so whatever works for you, but this is baking powder. And that is a tablespoon. And I'm gonna be adding, okay, before I add this, because I'm still gonna be using this spoon, so I don't wanna add that yet. I love spices, I love hot chili, and my family will love it as well. So I usually add cayenne pepper to most of the things I cook. So this is a quarter teaspoon. Do whatever works for you. You want it mild, hot, medium, whatever, all right? So I'm gonna be adding that. Oh, and in that too, I'm gonna be adding some flavors. Cinnamon, the same quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be adding a quarter spoon of vanilla. I love vanilla extract. I love the flavor. I love the flavor. Okay. Okay, now let's get this nice there. Oh my God, that smells amazing. Now, these are optional. I go the extra mile to get as much protein as I can. And you know one amazing thing with this meal? It's free from wheat. There's no flour. There's no dairy. Oh, there's egg. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll make the one that is free from egg, but it's free from wheat, it's free from flour. So it means that anyone that does not eat wheat or flour can eat it. Now, we're just gonna add, these are sesame seeds, okay? 1 tablespoon. And these are a mixture of nuts. I have pumpkin seeds here and I have sunflower seeds and raisins. These are optional. So I'm gonna add 2 of that. And while we're doing this, preheat your oven to 350. I should have done that earlier, I'm sorry. So you get your oven preheating for 350. And in this, we're just gonna add a tablespoon of avocado oil. Okay, now we have this ready to go. Ready to go in our oven. This looks so amazing, I'm telling you. And you know what? We can taste it to see whether we have enough salt. I can tell you, this is awesome. Okay, so now we're going to bake this at 350 for 30 minutes. And that is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to put that. Let me see what the measurement of this is. 8 by 8.5 by 2.4. This is a 1.9 liter square baking pan. So that's what I'm using. So use whatever you have. I love baking with my glass pans, but I also love to line them with this because I don't really like all the spray of oils and all of that. And I like it when it's easy to just slide off. So. Come on, you stay. So this is what I usually do. I need to wedge it with something. So that way it stays. And give that one last whoop. And there you go. Oh God, that smells so awesome. The flavor coming from that, honestly, you just want to. Okay, so let's do this. I have that already at $2.39. Okay. So now I'm just gonna show you what this looks like here. So now this is ready to go. All right. Now I'm gonna do something. Like I said to you, I love going the extra mile. So I'm just gonna sprinkle. I love whenever I bake anything, I love to see the seeds and the nuts sprinkled, nicely sprinkled on top of it. All right. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Remember, these were the seeds and the nuts I had already mixed inside. So these are the sesame seeds and these are the mixture of pumpkin seeds and the raisins and the sunflower seeds. And you can be generous with this. Just be generous. Listen, when you're cooking for your family, be generous. As long as you're cooking the healthy food, be generous. So now it's ready to go into the oven. We're almost there at 350. That's $2.99. And once that is 350, we're going to pop this in the oven. So now we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then pop it open. We don't need the gloves. It's not, the glass is not hot yet. So now we're going to pop this in. And put your timer for 30 minutes. So that is on. While this is baking, we're gonna clean up. See you when it's ready. Okay, so let's see. So that's not properly cooked, and so we're just gonna add additional 15 minutes, okay? At the same 350. So we're gonna cook it 15 minutes longer. And stay tuned. Okay, now 15 minutes done, oven is off. Let's do this. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my midi and do this. Yay, cooked. So I'm gonna grab the second one. And I'm gonna pop this here. Oops, I'm sorry. You wanna see what that looks like? Hey, does that not look gorgeous? That's your chickpea loaf. Oh my God. Now let's get that out. Look at that. So we're just gonna let it cool for the next 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. All right. Okay, so let's delve in. That is cool down a bit now. So let's just cut this. And oh my God. Look at that. Just look at that goodness. Oh my God, that smells heavenly. So now do this into 3 different pieces. And many ways to eat this. Like I said, for all the extra proteins. So you can either eat it like this, which is amazing, or you can add some nut butter to it. I made this butter about 3 days ago. I made 2 cans. This, I'll show you how to make sometime. I made this from cashews. I'm making them and nuts. So here you go. There you go. You know what? Before I go, I want you to see something. Do you remember the last less than a cup of chickpea from the soaked chickpea? Voila, this is what I made from it. So I made, instead of, I don't throw things out. And I wasn't prepared to start cooking chickpea. So I blended it with a cup of steel cut oat and other items, other ingredients, and I'm going to show you. This is amazing. I had it in my oven in there. It was baking at the same time this one was baking. Look at that. Give your children healthy snacks. I love you. Ciao.